Hey man, what do you got there?
Nothing. Just working on the next program. Hey heroes, welcome to the second episode of Becoming a Hero. We're going over the full body workout. So we started off with our core and warm up and our stretching. Now we're going to move on to our lower body exercises. This is going to be the glute bridge. You're going to be lying on the floor, bring your feet in until your shins are straight up and down. Feet should be at shoulder width, toes angled out slightly. From here, you're going to squeeze your glutes and straighten out at the hip. Drive your knees out as you drive your hips up. Control back down. Now, obviously, when we're doing something like the glute bridge, doing it really fast is gonna look a little goofy. It's gonna look a little funny and might give some implications about other things. What we wanna do when we're working our muscles is we wanna move with intention. So, we're gonna consider tempo. So that's going to be about the speed that we do these exercises at. When we're doing something like the glute bridge, we are going to want to have a very controlled, we can drive up fairly hard in a second. We can hold at the top for a couple of seconds, and then we control on the way back down. So we take our time. We want to feel the muscles working. So we want to feel our glutes, and we want to really feel that hard contraction at the top. The other hinge movement is going to be the dumbbell Romanian deadlift. Don't ask me what the Romanians did to get this exercise named after them. We're going to pick up our dumbbells either from the rack or bench, or we're going to squat down and pick them up from the floor. Set your stance at hip width with your toes angled out slightly, palms face down. Remember the plank, we want a tension at the waist and engage the core. You want to push your bum back and trace the dumbbells down your legs. Keep your legs straight until you can't move your bum back anymore. Slightly bend your knees to keep your balance. Stop at mid-shin. Squeeze your glutes to ascend. Keep the dumbbells close throughout. The next lower body exercise is going to be the squat. So there are a number of ways that we can do the squat. Best exercise for any beginner is going to be the goblet squat to develop balance and coordination. So you're going to hold your dumbbell up by your wrists, set your feet about shoulder width apart, angle your toes out slightly, engage your core. Start by shifting your bum back slightly and then sit straight down until your thighs are parallel to the floor. Keep your elbows out to support the weight. Stand back up. Super easy. If you find this exercise is too challenging or you're losing your balance, you can do this from a seated position with the box squat. The next series of exercises for the lower body are going to involve something called the lunge. Now the lunge is already a challenging movement, so we're going to do some simplification here. It's a single leg movement. So one of the ways that we can do that is with the step up. So we step up all the time, we're climbing stairs all the time, so this should be super easy. You're going to hold onto a dumbbell for added resistance, plant your foot on the step, and stand up onto the step. Think up, not forward. Step down, keeping the same foot planted. Super easy. And we can change the intensity of this by increasing the weight or by adding more height. The second lunge movement is going to be called the split squat. This is like a lunge without the step. So we're going to start from the bottom. Put one foot forward and one foot back. 90-degree angle in both knees. Stay on your toes for the back foot. Slightly lean forward to emphasize the front leg. Drive your weight through the front leg. Straighten out both legs. Control your descent to the bottom position. If we're just starting out, we're going to want to be next to something to hold for extra support.
This is the leg press. Now, this is one of the easiest first beginning exercises to do as far as getting some load under your body. And what you're going to see here is my legs are about equidistant, about hip width, slight angle out on the toes, and I'm just letting the knees come back. The whole point of this is you want to have some control here. So make sure you're taking it with some tempo on the way down. And then you want to power out of that bottom position.
All right, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching, heroes. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. This is Coach Mac signing off.